Greetings. My name is Muzaki Faki. I am student of English department at Erlangga University, and today I would like to do a monologue with a reflection about the topic of Tekken as a popular video game, and it's a fascinating thing. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tekken is a fighting game where you can play it from PlayStation or personal computer. Now, this topic is interesting to me because I like to play Tekken every day. Once every 3 months, Surabaya Tekken community held a tournament that I like to enter. It is very exciting to compete there and test my Tekken skills. The people in the community are nice. The pro player often give out some tips and tricks to improve the game if they get asked to. And however, sometimes I wonder if there any some kind of benefit playing tech. It is not some physical activity that you can gain some muscle. Thus, I do some reading on article to find any positive effects playing tech. So, based on the reading from John in 2019, this explained that martial art community in Jakarta tend to believe the potential influence of Tekken games. Uh, it is because most of the character in the Tekken have affinity of an actual fighting game embodiment, similar to the actual fighting game in real life. So in Tekken they have a character like Steve who do boxing, Jin who do karate, the other one is Bruce who do Muay Thai, and Wurorang who do Taekwondo. There is this very amount of martial art in Tekken. So they believe Tekken could potentially sustain growth of interest in learning martial arts. So from another article in 2014 by Tengku, the researcher explored the Tekken scene in Malaysia. It was found that even though the state of playing Tekken in Malaysia was perceived as morally and religiously corruptive, there have been a pushback from the player as a game because they became normalized and pervasive across a diverse demographic. I'm sorry for that. The pushback persists with the establishment of the gaming community, such as Malaysia Fighting Game Community and Malaysia Tekken Society. They often organize a social gathering for matches, a roadshow, and practices for international esport tournament. A community member also participate in video game festival by cosplaying as their favorite character, buying and selling game merchandise, and fan art. In conclusion of this article is that Tekken is a mean for them to create community and do business by selling merchandise. And now, I don't see many articles that discuss Indonesian Tekken community scenes. However, from the personal experience, Indonesia do the same like Malaysia. There are many communities, such as Surabaya Tekken community, Tekken Junkuru community, and Ulu Gaming. That is the community that I know of. And just like Malaysia, they organize tournament, sparring, gathering, selling merchandise, and they do training together. So, uh, to conclude this, they can have a possibility to make people interest to learn martial art and as a medium that bring people together, foster community, and enable creative and entrepreneurial opportunities. And by looking at how Malaysia and Indonesia integrate gaming into their culture, Tekken can find a way to strengths as a digital and creative industry. Thank you for listening. This podcast further reflection on value of the video game in society. And for the reference, the first article title is The Influence of Playing 3D Games in Practicing Martial Arts. And the second one is Tracing the Evolution of Video Game Culture in Malaysia. The references gonna be put in the description. And thank you for this.